All right, hello everybody. My name is Mohammed Abrar Amir, and today we're going to be looking at comparative advantage. This is my first time doing this as a PowerPoint, so I hope it goes good. All right, the comparative advantage, the ability of an economy to produce a given good or service in a more efficient and economically competitive manner than its peers. What is comparative advantage? When discussing comparative advantage, two individuals you have a comparative advantage in a task if you can complete it at a lower opportunity cost than someone else. So in the bottom right, you see an example. This is not my main example, but it's just an example to give you more information. Um, so in this example, China would produce two potatoes in the time it takes to produce one wheat, whereas India would only produce 1.25 potatoes in the same time. India would produce zero point 0.8 amounts of wheat in the time it takes to produce one potato, whereas China would only produce zero point 0.5 amounts of wheat. In conclusion, India has a lower opportunity cost for producing wheat, whereas China has a lower opportunity cost for producing potatoes. How is this calculated? So calculating opportunity cost is very simple. The formula for opportunity cost is hours that the task takes over hours required to produce the alternative task. So for this example, to get China's wheat, you would do 100 divided by 200. That's how you get 0 0.5. China's potatoes, 200 divided by 100 to get 2. India's wheat, 80 divided by 100 to get 0 0.8. And finally, India's potatoes, 100 divided by 80 to get 1.25. So when you're looking at comparative advantage, there's a big three, a three-step formula to identify comparative advantage. Step one, calculate the duration of each assignment for each individual. This estimates the cost of producing each commodity in hours. Step two, calculate how much of the alternative good you could have produced in the time. And finally, step three, um, come to an outcome of who has a comparative advantage at which task and who can produce each good at the lowest opportunity cost. Another three factors that outline comparative advantage. One, abundant inputs, two, specialized skills, and three, mass production. Abundant inputs are having a mass or an abundance of something you can use to your advantage. Specialized skills are skills that are uniquely good at. Mass production is lower opportunity cost per unit and produced when production is done in mass. Finally, my example. This is a real life example. At work, I'm one of the best and most time efficient at washing dishes and making pizza, but obviously I can't do both because that would not be a comparative advantage. Whereas my coworker Yusuf is good at making pizza, but not as time efficient. But when it comes to washing dishes, he is faster than me. In order to be the most time efficient, the manager orders me to make the food and my coworker to clean the dishes. I have a comparative advantage in making food, whereas my coworker has a comparative advantage in cleaning dishes. In the bottom right, you can see how I've used the formula and how I've gotten these answers. So 30 divided by 40 for 0 0.5, 40 divided by 30 for 1.3, 20 divided by 60 for 0 0.3, and finally 60 divided by 20 for 3. And my resources will be linked in the bio, and they're just here as well. So thank you. Hope you enjoyed, and hope you understood what comparative advantage is. Thank you.